Here's another reminder that the Democrat Party and woke corporations think black people and brown people are too stupid or too helpless to have a photo ID to vote. Hello once again, all my fellow patriots and you filthy leftist stalkers out there. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Box. You're watching Angela's Soapbox, where I always say what you are thinking. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, liking or rumbling this video, commenting on this video, and of course, sharing this video, especially with your filthy leftist friends, because they truly hate my guts. And for me, that's a badge of honor. Guys, I just think, I think we're getting ready to experience like some serious Nuremberg trials. Like, Nuremberg-style trials on a level that we have not seen since World War II, if not ever, because there's a lot of things that I think we're going to find out that the government was up to that was evil. And let's give the serial killing plastic straw to, I'm not going to be able to give it to Pepaw much longer. Again, he's going to hell soon, but he's also not going to be president for much longer. So I gotta give it to Pepaw when I can give it to Pepaw. And he's now saying, this is so beautiful. Let's give it to Joe Biden, and then we'll discuss. Now, Joe Biden, in a truly detestable, like, this is like one of the worst things he's ever done, in my opinion. He was at the LA fires last week, you know, looking around, you know, being a nuisance, basically. It's like, oh, Mr. President, please come out here. And Gavin Newsom's like complaining that people are like talking about him bad. And yeah, Patrick Bateman's all mad, and he wants Joe Biden to just jump in and come to the rescue of Gavin Newsom, because Gavin Newsom is toast. Anyway, Joe Biden, seeing the devastation of the LA fires last week, he goes, well, this is all real sad and all, but I have some good news. I have some real good news. I'm a great-grandfather. It's like, let's step back and miss the lightning, Pepaw. Anyway, he is just, I mean, I don't think it's dementia, okay? I think this is who this guy really is. Like, again, there are moments of clarity that he has. And I'm sorry, but if he was completely out of it, that wouldn't have even registered. He'd be like, what? I don't know where I am. So he knows what the hell's going on. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. And here's why he's getting the serial killing plastic straw. Because, of course, he pardoned his wonderful son, Hunter. He of the, you know, splatter paintings that kindergartners do, you know, ooh, pay me $500,000, which is one of the main ways that the deep state launders money is through, quote, art. And art is so subjective. And my fiance he's like, listen, art is well known to be something that people launder money through because it's subjective. And if you're like, well, I say it's valued at $500,000, and if someone wants to buy it at $500,000, well, that's what it's worth. So that's how they launder their money. They also launder their money through their book deals and yada, yada, yada. That's a whole issue for another time. Now, pardoned his son, Hunter, of course, and gave him just a blank check pardon for the last 10 years. Because, you know, he didn't do anything wrong. It's just, you know, Trump. He's going to come get him. Anyway, and then the other day, he goes, someone was asking him, hey, Joe Biden, are you going to pardon yourself? To which Joe Biden was like, no, because I haven't done anything wrong. I mean, I'm not like Liz Cheney or Anthony Fauci. Like, I haven't done anything wrong. And it's like, well, okay. Well, that means then that they have done things wrong in order to need pardons for. Duh. So let's discuss two of the Nuremberg trials that I think are going to be coming. Yeah, obviously COVID. Every woke deep state thug doctor, probably the same people that know the 51 agents that said that the Hunter Biden laptop was fake and Russian disinformation. 17,000 doctors have signed a letter. That's a lot of doctors, guys. That's a lot of kickbacks that a lot of these people got during COVID. Like, I'd like to find out how much money did they make during COVID, but that's a story for another time. 17,000 doctors have signed on to a letter that says, oh, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. cannot be health and or HHS secretary. He believes in too many conspiracies. And I've said this, if you're not a conspiracy theorist at this point, you're an idiot, okay? Because basically they're not conspiracy theories, they're conspiracy facts. Because you can have a conspiracy. It's not a theory. It's what they did. So anyway, I think we're going to have a Nuremberg-style trial when it comes to COVID. And again, I don't think you can pardon someone for treason, can you? I mean, maybe you can. I mean, if Joe Biden goes out on that limb and is like, I'm going to pardon Anthony Fauci and Liz Cheney for treason, there's not a place, there's not a corner of the world they're going to be able to go to hide. Because That says it all, ladies and gentlemen. So I think we're going to have a COVID Nuremberg-style trial. Let's find out what's in the shots. Let's find out the things they lied about. Let's find out about how maybe, I don't know, that maybe they had the cures for cancer and all these other things all along, because there's a very famous clip now going around about Mel Gibson on Joe Rogan's podcast. And Mel Gibson's like, look, I have 3 friends. They all had stage 4 cancer. They all started to take a protocol of ivermectin and this other drug, starts with an R, not remdesivir, something else. Basically an anti-parasitic drug. And if you think about how they used to talk about cancer in the 1800s, before, Big Pharma started realizing you can make money on this, they thought that cancer was a parasite, okay? So what if that ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, and other anti-malarial and anti-parasitic drugs, what if we come to find out that they've been the cure all along? And so Gibson's like, yeah, I know these people, and people on this protocol, and you go find it on X, I don't know the name of the doctor, but it's all over the place. Thank you, Elon Musk, again, for buying Twitter. So all over Twitter, all over X, is people going, I had stage 4 breast cancer. I'm on this protocol. I have no cancer anymore. Like, it's all over the place. And so what if all along that these drugs that were readily available to anybody, and I think Trump talking about hydroxychloroquine in March of 2020 very publicly, that was not an accident, okay? Again, set them up. He set them up, and they fell for it, and they thought they were going to be able to get away with it forever, and they're not. And that is, again, proof of God. Now, let's talk about the other Nuremberg-style trial I think is coming. The January 6th stuff, the stolen election in 2020, the Crossfire Hurricane hoax, the Russia collusion hoax. That all can be put into kind of one big Nuremberg-style trial. And, I don't think, if Joe Biden goes the preemptive pardon route, like, again, he's like saying, I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm going to pardon these people because the inference is, well, they must have done something wrong. So it's going to be very interesting in the waning hours that this decrepit old criminal has on earth and in power. Like, it's going to be very interesting to see who he decides to preemptively pardon. Because I'm sorry, if he starts saying, James Comey, Jim Clapper, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, who else? Liz Cheney, Adam Kinzinger, Maxine Waters, Adam Schiff, Jamie Raskin, Bernie Thompson, basically the whole January 6th committee. Anybody involved with January 6th, Nancy Pelosi, Muriel Bowser, like, if he starts going that route, it's like, what's coming. What's coming. And again, don't think there's pardons for treason that you can do. So it's going to be a very, very bumpy ride for these people as we continue, and I cannot wait. What do you think? What other Nuremberg style trials do you think are going to be happening? Because those are 2 big ones. And obviously the election fraud and the stolen election and the coup of January 6th and all that, that's a pretty big envelope there. That's a big envelope, but so is the COVID envelope. And remember, all of that was done to get rid of one person. So imagine the evil that these people in the deep state and the people connected to them, the people that have been bribed and the people that have been blackmailed because they have, fetishes for children. Just imagine the level of evil these people have been up to. That's what we're going to find out. It's going to be biblical. All right, that's where I'm going to leave this video. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you in the next one. Thy will be done.